This section is about make part view and update drawing a little. Some of our customers are creating drawings where they put the main model on sheet 1 and then they add the rest of the components on the following sheet. So one machine or one model is defined by only one drawing with several sheets. It's not only weldments, but any model are created like that. So we have developed some tools to help with that. Everything we do now can be configured in these INI files in Sovelia Inventor, and in the manual, the training manual, there are references to these configuration files, and also have a look at the configuration guide and the help manual on internet to see how to configure it. As I run it now, this is a little bit out of the box, so there's not so much custom in this setup. Well, whatever. We want to put components from this model on the following sheets, and we have tools to do that. We have something called make part view. I will concentrate on those three components which I have ballooned here. So I'm on sheet 1 now, and I select part on sheet 1. It says select edge of part. Well, I can do that. I can select just this plate here. I get the preview on it, and I go to the sheet I want to insert it and just use create view. And you see the component gets inserted. So I go back and just repeat it. I can take this one too and do the same. Go to page 2 and create the view and insert it. Go back again, and I will take this beam which I created and go to page 2 and create view, and I just insert it like this. It's okay. Then you see I have chosen to add some text below here. That's, of course, it's configurable. It's more or less standard Inventor with a few snippets that Sovelia Inventor does. But I can, for the sake, I can just balloon it, and you get this standard because there are no parts list on this sheet, so the balloons will just be number 1 and number 1, and it will ask about components and so on. So we add the balloons here. Now I have two options. I have this update drawing where I can select how this should behave when I do it. So I can press OK now and get it updated. Or I can configure it in this codit inventor.ini file. I have configured it to run when I save the model, which I think it's a good thing, because even if you forget to save, at the moment you check it into Vault, it will enforce a save and update for this. So when I press save now, you see, first of all, the position is written under the view. Some customers want it like that. They don't bother to add balloons on it, and some add balloons too, as you see. So that's pretty much that part of it. But then we have the next thing that happens is that at the customers, some of them have a lot of sheets, and if I change something in the model, like if I delete one component from the model here, I will save it to keep it updated, and I go back to the drawing. Well, the component is deleted here. It's not here in the main model, and it's not in the parts list anymore. But if I go to sheet number 2 here, it still is referenced. So when I update the drawing, when I save it like I do, I can do it manually, but I prefer to save it. When I save the drawing, you see that it says position not found. The text, of course, here you can set it up yourself what you want it to be. But then we have clearly defined that, okay, this position don't exist, it should just be deleted from the sheet. So that's how it works. that was the short version of this make part view and a little bit about update drawing. It's a big topic, so we will come back to that. Okay, thank you. To the next topic.